I'm going to talk about cornering, as in like cornering a market. Well, that term also can apply to people as well, human beings. Um, Cornering falls right into the whole centralization narrative I discussed in the last video. Now, what you see with the fuel, which will be followed by food, the fuel thing could just be a beta test because it happened in one region, and there could be maybe a worse one coming later, which I think is the case. Not much later, but a little later. Um, but yeah, that is a form of cornering. Now, uh, you're cornering people into different ways. You're cornering people by stifling the flow of goods with the fuel situation, uh, which causes desperation. That's one form of cornering. Another form of cornering is like, say, for instance, the trucking industry, which, if affected by the fuel, there are other things that can corner that, like the man-made proxy groups that are controlled by the chicoms and Mr. Soros. Yeah, that guy. Um, his little proxy groups, which are also chicom proxy groups, because he is their partner in crime. Um, they are actually causing a big problem in the trucking sector, especially in those areas that these proxy groups hold a lot of sway. It's causing the insurance to go up for these trucking companies, which actually, I just listened to something about that. There was a report from several days ago about that. That is a form of cornering. Now, you see people moving out of certain areas too, where real estate shot way up. It's become very expensive to live in because of high taxes and everything else. That's forcing people to move to other areas. That's a form of cornering as well. So that way, when World War III is underway, there will be certain specific population groups in certain specific areas that certain specific foreign armies will certain specific target. So keep all that in mind about cornering and how it fits into the whole centralization narrative. That is very, very important and imperative. See, I just made a rhyme. But think about all that as you watch things happen and think about how it fits into cornering and centralization. May Yeshua bless and keep you all always.